Hello, y'all again.
Hey, y'all, part two.
For Saturday.
Our Saturday adventure up in Asheville could not be contained in one video, so we're doing a second video. This is part two of Trey. So, this was our second day in Asheville. We woke up bright and early and got the day in motion. So, where'd we start, Dee?
We started off with breakfast, and this place was recommended by our older son Joshua, called the Biscuit Head.
Ooh.
And let me tell y'all something, this one, it earned its reputation of its high marking. And so we had to drive around a little bit to find a parking space, so that tells you how crowded it is. But it's good. It's good. We each got the half breakfast plate, which you get 2 eggs, a side, and then the biscuit. And the biscuit,
they're made to be cat head size. So I'm not sure why they chose to reference that size measurement scale, but
I don't know.
Size of a cat's head.
Yeah.
So,
The one thing that was interesting, the side that I chose was bacon, but this was the bacon of the day, which was bacon with chocolate and cayenne.
yes, chocolate cayenne bacon.
And so that was quite interesting. And I thought, well, those are 2 good things. I like spice and I like chocolate. But I would say that the bacon was a little chewy for me.
Yeah.
But the cayenne didn't affect me. So that was a surprise for me anyway. And the biscuit, it was so good.
I feel a y'all coming on.
Yeah, there's a y'all. And
the biscuit y'all.
I have to share that because, you know, I call them drop biscuits, you know, when you mix your ingredients and then you just drop them in the pan and you bake them. But there's always one in the center that in our family has a tendency to fight for it because it's the softest and everything, the perfect one. Well, but all of these, I mean, they're perfect. There was no hard crust to it or anything.
No.
And then they have these unique jellies. Is that, I mean, I'm not sure if that's what they call it.
Jams, jellies, preserves that they make.
They had the berry bomb and the
I got the
mango.
what is it? Chili mango.
Mango. That one, y'all, is spicy, so be very careful when you put that one on. The berry bomb was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome. So it was really good, and we ended up sharing the table with a couple next to us, and we chatted a little bit. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, they asked Dana out of the blue, well, how old were you when you got your ears pierced? I'm like,
That was how the conversation started. But
so I asked the lady how much she weighed, and they stopped talking to us after that. So, they were very nice.
So that was, I really enjoyed that breakfast, so I definitely give that a thumbs up, and thank you to Joshua for recommending that place.
I knew Joshua was smart.
That's right. That's right. And then y'all, the major adventure began.
The major adventure. So
it
we
did.
didn't take and start off thinking about going to this place, but after looking at our schedule, what we're going to do, I said, if we have tried to do this for a number of years, why don't we just go to the biggest thing in the area? Let's just go to Biltmore. So after talking ourselves into the cost, these 2 Cajuns went up to the big house to see how the rich folk live, and so got a chance to 125,000 acre estate. Now, we had been there a couple of times before.
And the last time we've been there, y'all, it's been 2008, so it's been a long, long time.
Right. So we're going to try out the village as well as possibly the winery, maybe a couple of walks as well. So we get there a little early, not early enough. We should have got there earlier, but lesson learned for next time. We'll save up another 20 years and see if we can afford tickets again to go back. But we did go to the village in.
It's called the Ant.
Hold on a second.
You don't care about that.
Hold on a second. I don't care about I don't care about that. It's called the Antler Hill Village. All right, up to date. The ice cream.
The Creamery.
Okay, the Creamery. They have their own dairy farm on this property. Of course, it's like a small city, but they only do the dairy farm so that they can make this ice cream at the Creamery. And we got the cappuccino crunch. Oh my goodness. Goodness, whatever you want to call it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's the star of the weekend. and you can only get it there. You can't get it anywhere else. They don't make it. They don't sell it anywhere. It's just there. If I'd have known that, I'd have got a tub of this ice cream.
Yeah,
I
we
got
just got
one
a,
scoop.
we just got a scoop. We said, well, you know,
A couple of newbies.
yeah, I know. We were like, well, we're not gonna be able to eat two, and big mistake. So
We talked about going back and getting another scoop of ice cream from the time we finished that ice cream until we left the state line. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so we did that. We did the tour, went up to the big house and saw this beautiful estate, which was so opulent. It's crazy. That's my big word of the day, opulent. Use it next week if you want to. And so,
but it was a good tour, because this time when we went, it wasn't crowded. There was spacing in between everybody. It wasn't, you know, like we weren't like standing next to each other like this. I mean, everybody had room. Everybody got the little audio device if we could hear it. The last time we went, I didn't have my own because it was extra. And so it was just really nice to be able to hear, you know, all the stuff about the different rooms this time around for me anyway. And the only downfall that I didn't like about it was we went on the 315 tour. And it's an hour and a half and 90 minutes, they say. And I think we got done in an hour because, like I said, it was just a moving. And I wanted to go to the gift shops afterwards because they have, like, I think at least 3 in the little thing right outside. They all closed at 5. We finished the tour and they're closed. And so, a warning, if you want to do the shops, make sure you do that first because they're not open. Even though they have tours going on, the last tour is at 5:30. So,
let me give the Vanderbilts a little business advice here. Look, if you want to make a little extra money, you know, a little spending cash, keep the shops open so when the people come out toward the end of the day, they can, you know, partake and shop and everything. Even the restaurants.
Yeah, that was closed too. So, but anyway, we did enjoy ourselves. The grounds were breathtaking.
They were,
This time, I think that, you know, the last 2 times we went straight for the house. And I honestly wasn't aware of all the other things that they offer. And so
they're so far away from each other. The property's so massive. You can get binoculars and look and you won't see the village. You have to drive like at least 20 minutes. Now you're doing like 25 miles an hour, but it's drive 20 minutes to get to the village. So.
Yeah, so it takes time, but I mean, it was just, and they had horses out. The landscaping, like I said, the garden wasn't in bloom, but you know, I had to step in it because I had never done that before.
As we finished walking this whole house, and then people, you know, TJ, there's 13 bedrooms you haven't even seen on this floor alone. This bathroom, that thing, this thing. We get ready to leave. Dana's like, I want to see the garden.
Yeah.
Okay, so we went and saw the gardens.
So, and our total step count for that day was
1 billion.
15,000. I felt like it was a Disney day, but it's okay. But it was really, really good.
So we wrapped up our Biltmore trip. We left because we had dinner reservations at Jettie Rae's Seafood. Now, you make reservations if you got to get there, right? So, because we probably would have stayed longer at Biltmore, but went to Jettie Rae's and got what?
I got a shrimp po' boy on the famous New Orleans French bread called
Leidenheimer's bread, the real deal.
Yes. Amazing.
And I got codfish, got the proper fish and chips, they said. So it's beer battered cod with fries. And so I thought was really good. I ate the whole thing, this massive piece of cod. How about you, Dee?
It was awesome. But the prize winner of the day was the Creamery.
Oh, yeah. That will haunt me until...
If we could get more Cajun, they would have more Cajun.
I would say 35 Cajuns.
Yeah.
If we could fit like a clown car full of Cajuns, yes, I would do that. That is our trip there for day 2. And then day 3 will be next, a little small wrap up. I'll be end of the day.
Yeah. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all. Part 2.